Welcome back to the night class. One more time. We're going to try this one more time. Take two. All right. So yesterday we learned how to multiply. Today we're going to do the same thing. This will be 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. Okay? You write it down twice because squaring means you multiply it by itself, right? Okay? So you can do it the long way, like we talked about, 9x squared plus 12x plus 12x again. That will always happen. You'll get the same thing in the middle every time. Plus 16. Add your like terms, which would be 12 and 12 make what?
My wrist is popping out of place.
Huh?
Your wrist okay?
I don't really
Okay.
know.
It's fine.
9x squared plus 24x plus 16. That would be your final answer.
Every school knows.
The alternate way of doing it is taking this part and squaring it. Okay. 3x squared. Taking the last one and squaring it. 4 squared. And in the middle, saying 2 times those times each other. 3x times 4. And that works every time. So this would be 9x squared plus 2 times 3 times 4 is 24x plus 16. Same answer, just a little quicker and less writing. Okay, here, square 5x, square negative 2y. In the middle, we're going to say 2 times those times each other. 5x times negative 2y. And then you just simplify. 25x squared minus 20xy plus 4y squared. Everybody good on example 1, A and B? Again, do you have to do it the short way? No. You can do it the long way if you want to. Okay? You can make your tables if you like your tables. You can make your whatever you want, however you want to do from yesterday's lesson. You can do it. All right?
Different, like 2 different shades right here.
Example 2. I think we'll come back and do.
Trina,
Yeah, we'll come back.
Ow! I really hate all of you sometimes. The only person I don't hate right now is Coach Snake.
All right.
Trina's not making
Example 2. So these, are you multiplying the same exact thing twice? No. What do you notice about them
One's
though?
a negative.
One's a negative, one's a what? Positive. Over here, it's the same terms, just one's a negative, one's a positive. Okay? So watch what happens, and then watch what shortcut we can take. So if I were to FOIL it, t times t is what? T squared. T times negative 5
Negative T.
is negative 5 times t. 5 times positive t would be positive 5t. And 5 times negative 5 is what? Negative 25. So, when you're multiplying the opposites like this, when we go to add our like terms, what happens to them? What's negative 5t plus 5t? They cancel. And that happens every time. Okay? So you're just left with what? T squared minus 25. Okay? Since I know that happens every time, remember we did first, outer, inner, last, right? For our FOIL. So that means we don't have to do the outer and the inner because this is going to happen every time. Okay? But that's only in these special cases. Can you do this every time? No. You can only do it every time. They are exactly the same, but one's positive and one's negative. Is everybody with me? So I'm going to do the shortcut here. I'm just going to do the first. What would the first be? 3x times 3x is what?
9x squared.
9x squared. And then I'm just going to do the last. What's y times negative y?
Negative 4 squared.
Negative y squared.
I think it's not recording.
This thing is not like you today.
Alright, so we had 3x times 3x is 9x squared, y times negative y is negative y squared. That's our answer. We can stop, okay? And we didn't have to worry about what was in the middle because we knew it was gonna what?
Cancel.
It's gonna cancel every time it's like this. Everybody good? Alright. Everybody good? All right. Example 3, and we'll come back and do more of each, but we're just going to do one of each right now.
Stop recording.
All right. You will not, I can't remember if I gave you any of these or not. It says use special product patterns to find the product of 26 times 34. Now, this is just to make sure you understand the concept, okay? If you have a calculator, I realize you're just going to type in 26 times 34 in your calculator and it's going to give you the answers. Everybody understand that? Okay? This is an option that you can use to help you use mental math if you could, okay? So, what's the number in between here? No. Between 26 and 34. What's halfway between? 30. So I could write 26. I'm going to write it like we've been talking about. I'm going to write 26 as 30 minus 4. And I can write 34 as what? 30 plus 4. Okay? And so even though we might not be able to do 26 times 34 in our head, we can. You see the connection here? It's the same exact thing, but we have a positive and a negative. So really, I just have to multiply 30 times 30, not 2,700, just way big. 3 times 3 is 9, so it's 900, okay? 900, and then negative 4 times 4 is what? No, we're multiplying. Negative 16, and that's 884. And if you put 26 times 34 in your calculator, you will get 884. The 4 was how far away from 30 they were.
Oh,
okay. Okay? Is that making sense? All right, let's try another one of those, and then we'll go back and try a couple of the other ones too. Sir? I'm sorry, I thought you asked something.
He's just insulting my intelligence again.
No, I did not. Hey, you did. So we're barely getting smart.
You said I'm barely getting smart.
You're not good.
All right, so 48 and 52.
50.
So the number in the middle is 50. So I would write 48 as 50 what?
Minus 2.
Minus 2 times 50
Plus 2.
plus 2. And I use my little pattern here. 50 times 50 is 2,500, right? Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. So that would be 2496. 2,496 would be 48 times 52. Okay? Like I said, that's just kind of a mental math connection there. Okay? Will you ever do that if you have a calculator in your hand or a phone in your hand? No, you're not. You're just going to type in 48 times 52 and get your answer. Okay? But it's just showing you that you can use numbers along with what we learned with the variables. Everybody good? Okay? All right, let's do a couple more of the other examples. Let's go back to example 2. Do an extra example here. Oh, we got 2 extra examples. Good.
Oh, yeah. Well, these have, I kind of looked at things. Can you do a one with fraction?
I can. Let's do these here. So here, exact same, but different signs, right? Notice, are they both different signs or just one of them different signs? Just one. Like the A and the A are the same.
Oh,
But the 8 and the 8 are what's opposite. Okay? So we're going to do A times A is A squared. 8 times negative 8.
Negative 64.
Negative 64. Done. All there is to it. Okay. How about this one? 4x times 4x.
16x squared.
16x squared. Y times negative y.
Y squared.
Negative y squared. And that's all there is to those. Any questions? Please ask. Yes, sir.
This ain't pertaining to this, but after we do all the homework, can I sleep?
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. All right. Last one, and then we'll do some on your homework. And then I'll try to find one with fractions, right? Katrina, isn't that what you want?
Yeah, there's one on the back. It's
Okay.
30 and it's 10.
All right. So, what's the pattern here? Now we're squaring them. So we do what to the first term? Squared. So 2x squared. Over here, we're going to do what to the second term? Square it as well. And then in the middle, we're going to say plus 2 times the two terms times each other. So 2 times 2x times 6. And then it's just simplifying. So that would be 4x squared plus 24x plus 36.
So you want us to show it like,
You can do it just like that.
I can't just put like 9x and then negative y to
9x what?
the,
Don't forget your x squared.
yeah, squared,
9x squared over here would be what?
negative y. No, yeah, positive y.
Positive y squared, because you're doing negative y times negative y. And then what goes in the middle?
9x. 9x. 9x.
This is why I want you to write it down. Okay? Because if you write it down, it's less chance of you missing it.
Yeah.
All right? Here, you're trying to say 9, but it's not 9. It's 2 times the two terms. So one of the terms is 3x. One of the terms is negative y. So 9x squared, 2 times 3 times negative 1. Negative 6xy plus y squared. Okay? It just takes a little more effort to write it down, but I think you'll get them right more often than you get them wrong if you do write them down. Can you do that in your head? Some people can, and pretty easily. But I sure would hate to miss one just because I thought wrong in my head. Okay? And also, your teacher is more likely to give you a little credit if you write this down. Say you wrote this down and then put minus 6xy. Well, then I would have known what you did wrong. I would have said, wait, I said negative 6. You would have said negative 9. You said negative 9xy. I would have known, well, he knew what he was doing. He just multiplied wrong. See what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you half credit for it because you did this part right. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay? So always remember, I'm looking for points to give you. Okay? It's not like I'm looking to take away points. I'm looking to give you points. Okay? So, but if you just wrote from here, you just wrote 9x squared minus 9xy plus y squared, well, I'm just going to mark it wrong because it's wrong. And I don't know what you were thinking. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay? All right. That's the lesson today. Short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed it at home. We'll see you next time. Stay above that line.